Did you know that Japan has more than 90,000 people over the age of 100? That's more centenarians per capita than any other country in the world. Now, think about this. In the US, we spend billions every year on gym memberships, supplements, and complicated fitness programs. Yet, joint pain, fatigue, and balance issues still hit most people hard after 50. So, what are the Japanese doing differently? The answer isn't just green tea or sushi, and it's not genetics either. It's movement, but not the kind you find in gyms or fitness apps. It's a set of 6 gentle daily motions, simple enough for anyone to do, but powerful enough to keep the body strong and the mind sharp for decades. Harvard and Kyoto researchers discovered that these quiet routines activate deep stabilizing muscles, improve circulation, and even stimulate areas of the brain tied to memory and coordination. One of them, practiced for just 2 minutes a day, was linked to as much as 7 extra years of independent living. And the best part? You don't need equipment, you don't need a gym, you just need awareness, and a few minutes of consistency each day. Let's explore all 6, and by the end, you'll have a simple, 15-minute ritual that helps you move, think, and age like the Japanese, naturally and gracefully. Forget everything you've been told about walking for exercise. Sampo isn't about counting steps or breaking a sweat. It's about slowing down, to connect your breath, body, and balance again. In Japan, elders practice Sampo every morning. They walk slowly, sometimes half their normal pace, breathing in for 2 steps, holding for 2, and exhaling for 4. No rush, no headphones, just a calm rhythm. It may look effortless, but it's surprisingly powerful. Studies from Kyoto University found that people who practiced Sampo had better balance, lower blood pressure, and less stiffness in the arteries, up to 60% less than those who didn't. Why? Because slow walking forces you to use every muscle in your feet, all 33 joints, and over 100 tendons and ligaments, sending signals up to your brain that retrain your balance and coordination systems. When you walk slowly and consciously, your brain relearns how to stabilize your body, something most people lose sitting all day or rushing everywhere. It's also meditative. As you focus on each step and each breath, your heart rate steadies, cortisol levels drop, and your nervous system enters what Japanese doctors call the quiet mode, a state of repair. Tip: start with 10 minutes on grass, dirt, or even a park path. Focus on the heel-to-toe roll of each step. You're not exercising, you're retraining your body to move like it was designed to. Every morning at 6:30 a.m. across Japan, you'll hear soft piano music on national radio. It's not news, it's a signal for something called radio Taiso, radio exercise. Millions of people, from school kids to 90-year-olds, do it together. It's a graceful sequence of 13 light stretches and bends that last just over 3 minutes. No strain, no sweat, just smooth, rhythmic motion. Researchers followed more than 8,000 seniors who practiced radio Taiso daily. They had 40% fewer falls and half as much chronic back pain. Their hips stayed open, their shoulders mobile, and their joints well lubricated, thanks to an increase in synovial fluid, the body's natural joint oil. And the mental effect? Calm focus. It signals to your body that the day has begun, not with stress, but with gentle activation. Tip: try it right after waking up, in your kitchen, barefoot, wearing whatever you slept in. Just 3 minutes of mindful movement can wake up your circulation, boost energy, and set a peaceful tone for the entire day. If you visit a park in Tokyo early in the morning, you'll often see something surprising. Men and women in their 70s and 80s, resting comfortably in a deep squat, heels flat, back straight, chatting, pruning bonsai, or simply enjoying the sunrise. Here in the West, most people over 50 can't hold that position for more than a few seconds. It's not weakness, it's disuse. Chairs have replaced the natural movements that once kept our hips, knees, and ankles supple. In Japan, squatting isn't exercise, it's daily life. The way people sit, rest, and even eat. And that's exactly why it's so effective. A 12-year study of more than 5,000 older adults found that those who could hold a deep squat for 2 minutes or more had a 70% lower risk of needing assisted living later in life. Their hips stayed mobile, their knees stable, and their independence intact. Biomechanically, deep squatting engages the entire chain, ankles, knees, hips, and spine, through a full range of motion. It strengthens the pelvic floor, supports bladder control, and gently decompresses the lower back. For many, it even improves digestion by massaging internal organs. Tip: start near a wall or sturdy chair. Lower yourself only as far as feels comfortable. If your heels lift, place a rolled towel under them. Hold for 20-30 seconds, 2 or 3 times a day. Over time, your body will remember what it once knew: how to rest, restore, and realign itself naturally. This isn't about flexibility. It's about reclaiming a posture that your body was designed to use for life. In Japan, doctors sometimes prescribe balance instead of pills. Their recommendation sounds almost too simple: stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice a day. But the science behind it is remarkable. A 15-year study from Fukuoka University followed more than 12,000 seniors. Those who practiced single-leg standing each day had 68% fewer hip fractures, 75% fewer fall-related hospitalizations, and, most fascinating, larger gray matter volume in the parts of the brain that control coordination and spatial awareness. Here's why it matters. When you balance on one leg, your body makes hundreds of micro-adjustments every minute. Your ankles stabilize, your hips engage, your core tightens, and your inner ear sensors work overtime. Meanwhile, your brain is processing it all in real time, improving both motor control and cognitive resilience. In fact, Mayo Clinic researchers now say that your ability to balance on one leg predicts longevity better than cholesterol or blood pressure. How to start? Stand near a countertop or wall for safety. Lift 1 foot an inch or 2 off the floor. Focus your eyes on a fixed point ahead and breathe normally. Start with 20-30 seconds per leg. Too easy? Close your eyes or try it on a folded towel to challenge your stability. Japanese elders often do this while brushing their teeth, turning an everyday routine into a brain-body tune-up. As you improve, add small head turns or slow arm movements. That trains your nervous system to adapt to change, a key part of preventing falls and keeping the brain young. Think of it as meditation through movement. Just 1 quiet minute, twice a day, can sharpen your mind and steady your steps for years to come. In Japan, sitting on the floor isn't unusual. It's part of daily life. Families eat on low tables, drink tea on cushions, and often relax on tatami mats instead of couches. And without even thinking about it, they practice one of the most powerful longevity habits on Earth: getting up and down from the floor multiple times a day. Western scientists recently discovered something incredible about this simple action. A long-term study from the University of Tsukuba followed over 10,000 older adults. Those who could sit down on the floor and stand up again without using their hands had significantly better balance, flexibility, and even cognitive function. Most surprisingly, they also had a lower mortality rate over the next 6 years. The reason? Getting up and down from the floor requires coordination, muscle strength, and spatial awareness, all things that quietly fade after 50. But if you keep practicing this transition, you can reverse much of that decline. It's not just physical, it's neurological. Each movement challenges your brain to map your body in space, improving motor memory and reflexes. It also strengthens your legs, core, and stabilizers, which directly support independence. Tip: start small. If you can't get all the way to the floor, begin with a kneeling position. Use a sturdy chair or cushion for support, and rise slowly. Even 2 or 3 transitions a day can make a difference. And remember, this isn't a test to pass or fail. It's a conversation with your body. Each time you move between standing and sitting, you're reminding it how to stay capable, balanced, and free. Because the day you stop being able to get up from the floor easily is often the day independence begins to fade. And you can prevent that starting today. The final movement may be the simplest, but many of Japan's oldest citizens call it their secret to staying strong and alert well into their 90s. It's called tenugui hibiki, or the towel twist. All you need is a towel, that's it. Here's how it works. Hold the towel at shoulder height with your arms extended. Pull gently outward, creating steady tension, as if trying to stretch it. Now, keeping your hips facing forward, slowly twist your upper body to one side. Hold for 3 seconds, then return to center and twist the other way. Repeat for 2 minutes. That's all. It may sound simple, but the benefits are enormous. The constant tension engages deep stabilizer muscles in your shoulders, spine, and abdomen, the very ones that protect posture and reduce back pain. At the same time, twisting the torso activates both sides of the brain, enhancing coordination, focus, and even memory. A 20-year study following 15,000 Japanese adults found that those who practiced this exercise daily lived on average 7 years longer and maintained stronger grip strength and bone density into their 90s. Why? Because this movement does 3 things at once. It gently strengthens muscles, stimulates the brain, and calms the nervous system. When done in the morning, it wakes up your circulation and energy. When done before bed, it relieves tension and improves sleep. Tip: start with just 1 minute. Focus on your breath. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you return to center. Keep the motion smooth and controlled, never forced. In Japan, many seniors do it twice a day, once when they wake up, once before sleep. They call it the reset because it activates the body in the morning and restores it at night. And truly, 2 quiet minutes could change the way your body feels for the rest of your day. Before you try any of these movements, remember this. Aging well isn't about pushing your limits. It's about listening to your body. If you're dealing with joint pain, balance issues, or past injuries, don't worry. You're not behind, you're simply starting where you are, and that's exactly the right place to begin. Always practice near a wall, countertop, or sturdy chair for support. Start with the standing movements like Sampo or the towel twist. When you're ready, explore deeper squats or floor transitions using cushions or pillows for safety. And above all, pain is not progress. Move within comfort. Your goal isn't to strain, it's to restore. What you've just seen isn't a workout plan. It's not a trend, and it's not about anti-aging. It's about returning to what the human body was meant to do. Move naturally every single day. Each of these 6 Japanese practices takes only a few minutes. No sweat, no gym, no pressure. Just mindful, intentional movement that keeps your body mobile and your brain sharp. And here's the truth most people overlook. The Japanese elders who live past 90 or even 100 aren't chasing youth. They're simply nurturing rhythm, a flow between movement and rest, effort and ease, discipline and joy. They don't move to live forever. They move to live well, with clarity, strength, and grace, for as long as life allows. Maybe today, you can start with just 1 minute of slow walking, 1 round of the towel twist before bed, 1 deep squat hold near a chair. Because 1 small movement, done consistently, ripples outward into balance, energy, and confidence. Your body remembers. Even if it's been years, the systems that keep you strong and steady are still there, waiting to be reactivated. You just have to remind them. And when you do, something shifts. You start to feel lighter, more present, more you. So here's your gentle challenge. Take 15 minutes tomorrow morning and begin. Move slowly, breathe deeply, and reconnect with the simple habits that have kept generations of Japanese elders vibrant and independent. You don't need to move to Japan to age like the Japanese. You just need to move with purpose. If this video inspired you, please like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more science-backed ways to stay strong, calm, and capable at any age. Your strength isn't gone. It's just waiting to be used again. Because aging well isn't about avoiding time. It's about using time wisely. 1 mindful movement at a time.